Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hesy back with another video. Now look, in today's video, we will be going over my girl Freyna, the Toxic Master. I'm not gonna lie, my girl is a dog. I ain't lying. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the poison that she does. I like everything about her. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put y'all boys on. So in today's video, we'll be going over the reactor, the external components, what I have the mods in my character. I'm not gonna lie. If you have a new character, new Freyna build, you will have to reset her a few times. But I have everything I need for her to explain this video, and I want you know, I want to break this down for y'all off rip. But I do want to give y'all some tips and tricks. In order to have these builds that I'm going to be showing y'all, you need to have reset your character a few times. So you need to get you a crystallization catalyst. This is my suggestion. These things take 8 hours to build. While you're building one, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and farm the components so you can have another one. So when that one finishes, you can just start building another one and start building another one. You just want to have these things building while you're AFK. While you playing the game, just have these things building always. So because you're gonna need to reset your character, you're gonna need to reset your guns so you get the max DPS. I just want to give you that tips and tricks. You're gonna need some energy. You're gonna need the energy activator for the Freyna also. So these are all things you're gonna need. Have you some energy activators for building constantly. Have you some crystallization catalyst building constantly, and that's the tips I'm gonna give you just for this build, so you can get it as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little tip. But let's get into this video. We're gonna get to the external components and the reactor I am using. So the reactor I am using the toxic mechanic reactor. Since Freyna is poison, she does use the toxic reactor. You need to make sure it comes with toxic intake toward the top and towards the bottom. Right now, this is the best one I have gotten to drop so far, and I have to have this hand cannon on in order for it to proc the top piece. The missing the skill power. I have the camera in the way so you really can't see it, but actually, let me see. I can change it. As you can see right there, it says the mounting. As soon as I have the gun equipped, I do get that skill power of 100%, and I do have toxic intake towards the bottom, and I have toxic skill power boost ratio, and square critical hit damage. Now the thing about this is, you could get a god roll one. I want you guys to look out for it. It will be something that looks like this. It has toxic intake towards the top, and it has toxic intake towards the bottom. As you can see, I have a toxic skill boost power ratio, and it has the gold status basically. If you can get a toxic intake with gold status at the bottom. Also, and it comes with the optimization condition of like a Fallen Hope or one of the guns you may use, a machine gun, a sniper rifle, any of the sort. If you can get one to drop that fits the your playstyle, like the guns you use, and has that gyro status at the bottom, keep that shit. It's the best one you could possibly get. If it's in gold status in both of them, I recommend you keeping that. Now, the external components that I am rocking, I did probably have to farm the hard swamp monster. If you are not at hard, you're not at the hard swamp walker, you could go to the normal, and this one does drop some decent pieces. It's rank 82. You can still rock these pieces up until you get to the hard mode, because the pieces that it drops, you know what I'm saying, it helps your toxic skill power. So if you have 2 pieces on, you get toxic skill power plus 6.2%. Now if you have 4 pieces on, you have tactical rifle and assault rifle firearm attribute effect trigger rate 12%. For each poison stack afflicted upon enemies, firearm attack 2+%, skill power modifier 0.07 for 5 seconds at 30% chance, up to 10 stacks for 5 seconds. Now, because I'm using the Fallen Hope, that gun that does match Freyna, I will be doing a video on this gun soon. It is perfect for her. I'm not gonna lie, it's perfect for her. I'm still modding it since I got my character modded out. This gun is not fully maxed out yet, so when it gets maxed out, I will do a video for y'all. But this is the gun you guys want to grind for. And I will show you the mods and stuff, how I set it up once I get it fully done. But that does help my assault rifle, because the Fallen Hope goes what and what with Freyna, with the poison. So since it's an assault rifle, it does help me out. Now I have all these pieces. I have max HP, max shield on it. I got defense, max MP. I do want these pieces to have like MP or health or defense. This one I have defense, electricity resistance. This is not one of the pieces that I really want to keep. I'm going to keep farming the Swamp Walker until I get the pieces I want from the memory slot. And we have the processor. We have max HP and max shield. Now, you could get these pieces to drop with the gold status also. See, I got max HP gold status. I have max MP gold status. But these pieces, these are not the ones I wanted. But I can still rock them because it does give me the full status effects. So I would recommend you farming Swamp Walker. These are the only pieces I recommend. If you can't get in the hard mode and keep farming it, I recommend you going in normal and keep farming this, because it drops like 2 pieces every run, and it will help Freyna out a lot. Now let's get into these module slots, and I will show y'all some gameplay of her running a solo operation. This is around the time that they did add matchmaking towards these missions. I might either run it by myself or you might see me in a group. But to show you the character, really, it'd be smart for me to run it by myself so you can see the characters. But let's get into these modules. All right, okay. When you're looking at this, do not get discouraged. It took a lot of low lifing, not seeing the sun, not even touching grass to get like this. It took a lot. So basically, this contagion mod right here, I just want to start that off right here. You will need the contagion mod. The contagion mod is so perfect on her. Once your poison kills an enemy, it drops another poison that does incredible, beautiful damage. It explodes and it leaves another lingering DLT. Like sometimes you don't even see nothing on the ground, but the DLT is still there. And that has to do something with my mods. Now, the Contagion mod, it does drop from, you can also see where these mods drop from if you go to your access info, you can see all the modules. Go to Descendant, you can see all the modules drop. But I got the Contagion mod to drop from the hard mode, I think it was Dead Bride. I think it dropped out of Dead Bride. You can get this mod to drop. It is very helpful on Freyna. You could use all the other Descendant mods for her. I have some other ones that I got. Let me see. I have Toxic Simulation, Defense Mechanism, Skill Conversion, grants Plague Armor to nearby allies. This wouldn't be a bad one to run because if you put your Plague Armor on your other teammates, that does give them some type of defense. And it also, if the enemies attack them, you know what I'm saying, they'll get hit with the poison. And you know what I'm saying, you got dots over there going off. It's not just for you. And you have Venom Synthesis. I would not recommend one of this. All it does is it leaves a poison footprint behind if the enemies walk into it. I don't really find it that funny. I mean, find it that good because with my build, I throw the poison down, they're dying where they're spawned at. Like, they're dying where they're spawned at. Especially once one died, then you're going to have exposure with Contagion. It's just all beautiful. I recommend you getting Contagion, and you'll be good. Now, I do have skill simplification. Now, okay, before I get to the mods. Now, you will need to reset your character. For some people that do not know, you will need to use some crystallization catalysts and put the slots in there for you so it can make them go down. But I do recommend you, if you have a long distance maneuvering or whatever mod you're using right here, if you do max it out, it will give you increased slots for your Descendant module capacity. And if you actually put a crystallization catalyst in that spot, it will give you 5 more spots on top of the 10 it already given you. So I have 15 free slots just from long distance maneuvering being on, and you know what I'm saying, that does help me out. Now I do have skill simplification, skill power modifier, and max MP minus 25%. Now I ain't gonna lie, the max MP 25%, it does kind of hurt when I'm in like fighting the Colossus, the blood boss fights. Even though it does spawn ads on the ground that drop mana, I do be feeling like I be lacking in the mana sometimes. But this is I do rock for the skill power modifier because as you can see, her forward bases off of skill power, her X, her circle. I don't really run a circle like that, but even the triangle, all of them bases off skill power. So I do have that rocking on. I have increased HP, increased defense. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't matter who you are. If you do not have increased defense, increased health, you more likely will die. And I'm not gonna lie, you cannot do damage if you're on your knees. So I would say investing in increased HP and defense as soon as possible. I wouldn't say you go off rip. You could, you know what I'm saying, start going more damage focused. But I will say you will see your character dying. It don't matter how much damage you do. Some of the bosses not gonna, you know what I'm saying, not gonna easily just die. So you will be just on your knees, and you can't do damage on your knees. Now we do have time distribution, the skill cooldown, and the max HP. We want as much. I like to have HP, so I do not be on my knees. You know what I'm saying. I get pickups. I can do more damage as, you know what I'm saying, having as much health as I have. I already have 7,000 health. And 7,000 health mixed with the 900 shield, it's almost 9,000 if you put it all together. But I like to keep it like that, so I'm not on my knees. We do have frontline, skill, critical hit damage, and skill, critical hit rate. That also helps the dots. The dots can sometimes crits for 100k. I have seen my machine gun with her ultimate hit up to 200k with a headshot. But I just want to say right now, if you're thinking about going in these bosses, most of the bosses for the Colossus are toxic resistance. As you can see, strong toxic resistance, very strong, normal, very strong, very strong, strong, and normal. Most of these bosses will be very strong and strong. So don't you know what I'm saying? Don't get into your head. You're not doing as much damage as you think. Some bosses you'll do a lot of damage, just like the executioner. You will be able to nail him, just like I showed you in the beginning clip. He's very weak to toxic, so you'll be able to farm that motherfucker easy. But the other ones, that's where the HP and defense comes in, because you won't die as easy. You know, as bosses, and you know you will be lacking in damage, but it's not even that bad. We do have Toxic Specialist. Now I do run this one over Toxic Master. I did test these out. I like Toxic Specialist more. I just like it more. I could go to the sparring targets and probably look at it again, but when I was trying it out, I really didn't like it. I like to have the base toxic skill power, because you know what I'm saying, it helps a poison. I be creating the poison be creating up 100k, 40k a tick on one motherfucker. That's a lot. We have skill insight, skill critical hit rate that does help it where I do crit for my dots and with my ultimate where I be hitting 200Ks. We have skill expansion. Skill expansion is important because that gives you more bullets in your LMG. As of right now, in my LMG, I think I got 50 bullets. It say 45 shots, so I can shoot up to 45. No, I actually think I have 50. I don't know. I have to go in the mission, but we have a lot of shots. Skill expansion will give you more shots, and it does help the other moves also. It gives your puddle and your X a bigger radius, so it can hit more enemies. And I do match that up with frugal mindset. That does give me more skill effect range. So my range on that triangle and my X is insane. We do have skill concentration with the skill critical hit damage, and that goes with what and what with the skill critical hit rate. You need the damage, you need the hit rate, and we do have the toxic specialist. This is what I'm running for Freyna. And I'm going to show you some gameplay so you can see her, just so you don't just think I'm bogus. I'm going to show you some gameplay, not just me fighting a fucking Colossus. I'm about to show you some gameplay of me using her in a run, so you see what you'll be dealing with, basically. So, you guys enjoyed this video. You want me to start working on another character? Let me know down in the comments. I will get the farming. Any guys you recommend? I have up to 5 Descendants so far, so just let me know. What character would you like me to run? Like me to build? I was thinking about Valaby, but these are the 4 characters I have. I could start farming on more characters. And I do want to say right now before we get into the gameplay, because I won't be talking, it's probably just be me on my face scan. I do stream on Twitch. The link is in the description. You'll be seeing me streaming on Twitch. Multiple, I be doing like 12-hour streams on this game. I'm addicted. And I ain't gonna lie, I hope you boys come over there, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it. Go ahead and drop me some tips and tricks, and I can give y'all both some tips and tricks while I'm at it. Help you, you know what I'm saying, help each other out. What and what. Like I said, let's get into this gameplay. And if you want to see me on Twitch, you want to see some more extra gameplay, some more Hesy, go down to Twitch, and I'll catch you boys in the next one, man. Enjoy this gameplay, and let me know down in the comments what you guys run on your Freyna build and what you guys will recommend me to run on mine. See you both in the next one. Alright, so as you can see, look, I'm showing you all the dots on the screen. Nah, I didn't want to show you the whole thing because the video is already going to be long. There you see, I did forget to say in the video that Freyna passive works off how many people are poisoned on the map. So, as you see at the bottom right next to my square, it keeps jumping up and up. Oh, see, I get a second hit them with this. I fucking missed, you serious? Okay. So as you can see, it jumps to 6, 5, 4, and it just starts ticking. Sometimes I get 100k crit, sometimes it'll just be ticking 40k. It most definitely depends on how many people are poisoned. Now I'm gonna show y'all boys right here because they doing that side. They'll have some eggs that spawn right there. I've been farming this thing, so I already know. I'm gonna just tick it real quick. And they're just gonna die. They're just gonna fall to the ground. Now you see, I didn't drop anything, but they are still getting poisoned. That's because I have the dots are still there, and that also is contagion. The damage just stays there. It's probably gone at this point. Yeah, it's gone at this point. But I already have my X up. My X is already up. I can just spam it again. Start doing some more poison. Look, there you go. There go the 100k crits right there. And I fucking missed out. Okay, good. Hey, I really just sit there. Pop your circle too. You really just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Hands on nothing. Hands on nothing. You really gotta hit. I do have my Fallen Hope. This does do more damage on top of the poison. That's how you can see them little 45k crits on top of what I'm already doing. You know what I'm saying? It has an explosion on it too. Oh Lord, I jumped off. 95k crits. He just jumps in it. Crit 113k. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Freyna is so nice. So nice. 50k tick. 50, well, that was like, look, that was like a 68k tick right there. It critted once and then it just did a regular hit. Now I'm gonna show you my damage on the boss. Show you my little LMG and everything. I didn't want to show you the whole mission. I just wanted to go run straight through it because we was gonna be at last boss anyway. So let me collect some mana real quick. Where we go? Oh, he's up there. Okay. We're getting 197k crit. Look at that. Almost 200k headshot. And you see, that's that increased health and defense right there. I'm just sitting there hitting them. I don't even need to run. I don't need to run. I could pop my circle for the extra defense, but I'm still good. They got a lot of ads on the ground. They got health everywhere. Now them little 45k crits, this is from my Fallen Hope. It does more damage to toxic characters. I mean, not the, yeah, toxic poison inflicted enemies, basically. I also do run toxic enhancement on this Fallen Hope, so it just constantly just makes them poison. So I'm always get the little crit from it. I don't know about y'all, but having increased health and defense, it just lets you run around some more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about just getting damaged, dying. I put both of the dots on them. That should reach. It probably didn't reach. Now the only thing is, I do have my cooldown. I mean my ultimate on cooldown. I just missed that. That doesn't same work. I'm gonna just show you my dots real quick on the boss. For crits, I got aggro. That crit at 160k. I got a 14k tick, but that's only because I have one enemy poison. I get more enemies poison, the crit goes up to 20ks, 30ks, almost a 40k tick just for one. Let me pick him up real quick. See, I got enough health on the ground everywhere. One little hope orb gets me up a lot. Well, hit these boys with a little poison, let that spread around. They just fall down immediately. They're non-existent. Just deleting shit. That's all it really is. Now the Fallen Hope it is so beautiful. Get all these enemies out of here. The dots is sticking everywhere. Okay, now you on dick. You won't be on dick for some reason. 60k crit damage. Alright, let's get this ultimate. Put a dot on them. We do have 50 bullets, as you see right there. 100k, 100k. We getting 50k a shot, 200k, 200k. Just deleted the boss. Just deleted them. Finish it out with the Fallen Hope as the dot is still ticking. And that's it. That's game right there. Test game right there. Man, like I said, man, I hope you boys enjoyed this video. I did leave out that one thing for the Descendant passive. As many people as toxic, that's the, you know what I'm saying? It increases the toxic skill power. So, hope you boys enjoyed this video. Hope I was able to help y'all boys out. If you have any more questions in the comments, like I said, go ahead and ask me if you need some help or you want to get some tips and tricks. Go down in the comments. If you want to see me live, link is in the description, twitch.tv/thehesy. Get your boys out in the next one, man.